My question is about, are you involved or do you have any opinion about a second type of bacteria being the agent of early mortality syndrome?
Well, I think the agent that we see in Vietnam and Thailand, China, and Malaysia is exactly the same organism that we see with the Mexican strain. So there's no difference between the two. So I showed a little bit on the Mexican insertion, but there's really no difference at all. Oh, different. Okay, that's a question I don't know the answer to yet. Well, we're working on that in my lab, but we don't have any answers yet.
Slight change of topic here with regards to the frozen shrimp market. EMS in Central America isn't going to have much of any impact, but I'm curious what you think about the potential for this thing moving down into Ecuador, which will have a big impact.
Yeah, well, if PLs are being stocked out, that's the formula for disaster, at least in my opinion. But other than that, you know, that's about all I would know at this point.
In Mexico last year, the new genetic or some genetics show apparently better survival response to EMS exposure. Do you think that certainly there is some components in the animal that can make them tolerant or to have some resistance, and that could be one of the ways how we have to lead our management to fight this disease? Le preguntaba si en México el año pasado se observó que la introducción de algunas genéticas los animales mostraban mejor respuesta de supervivencia. Le pregunto si él piensa que ciertamente la genética puede ser un factor influyente en una mejor tolerancia o resistencia del animal, y si esa sería una de las formas como vamos a manejar esta enfermedad.
So you're talking about movement of the plasma.
No, they grow animal from other countries.
Oh, from other countries.
And they feel that they can.
All right. I think if EMS gets to Ecuador, it'll be a very serious problem for them. But that's about all I can say.
Well, that's, I think, the thing that colored the question from the frame. My question is you think that the animals they brought to Mexico, that they have better survival, the genetics play a part on that?
Yeah, certainly the genetics of what they brought from Ecuador to Mexico are superior. I'm not sure how they're superior, but they seem to do better in challenge tests in my lab than they do anywhere else.
Doctor, he escuchado que algunos laboratorios están recogiendo los padrotes que tienen en sus fincas que han sobrevivido desde el año pasado, porque desde el año pasado estamos teniendo problemas con el EMS en Honduras, y se supone que esos reproductores, padrotes, nos pueden dar una mejor genética a la hora de las próximas producciones que podamos tener. ¿Podría ser cierto eso?
Again, that's one of the questions that we wouldn't know because we don't work with, we don't keep males and females separate, at least in my lab. So we really have no data on that.
Según usted, ¿por qué desaparece la bacteria en esos 30 días? ¿Qué la limita para seguir reproduciéndose? Why do you think the bacteria disappears in those 30 days? What limits it from keep reproducing?
Well, I think competition with other vibrios might be part of the issue. So competition with other vibrios, competition with aromonas, various other organisms might be a lot of the reason why. At least in my lab, we don't see Vibrio parahemolyticus, one that causes acute hepatopancreatic necrosis disease. We just don't see it that often.
¿Alguna otra pregunta? We want to thank you, Dr. Lightner, for your speech. Démosle las gracias, por favor, al Dr. Lightner por su presentación. Vamos a tomar un breve receso. Los invitamos cordialmente a que pasen a la sala del break room. 30 minutos, por favor.